So living in this world is quite tough. So how would you be able to motivate yourself into getting out of bed and doing something to actually make a change in the world when it almost seems like all the odds are stacked against you? Especially if you're a regular person doing a day-to-day 9 to 5 job, it almost feels like just surviving is hard enough that getting the motivation to actually do something as big as trying to change the world, going to a protest, like doing something actually actionable, almost feels like a waste of time.
I agree. I think there's a constant problem these days with this absolute plethora of knowledge around self-help development. But so it's at the big picture of communities and nations, and it's at the individual picture of whether I want to go to the gym or lose weight or change my diet and so on. And I think part of the problem is that with all this information, it's just information overload. Mm-hmm. So actually, what we need to do is strip away that stuff and start to translate all that fabulous information, take a summary of it so it's not too overwhelming, and then translate it into the practical tools that help me day to day. So what I feel as though I've learned from myself and I share with my clients is that when you start to strip it down into a habit regime, it doesn't matter where you start with one habit and you build it up from there. And if you're more capable, if you're more motivated, maybe you start with 3. But you start with that. I check out a habit tracker every single day. And then you build from that confidence, and you're building confidence in my ability to change, my ability to create habits over a medium term, and my ability to therefore alter my life in a material way. I can do it for myself and I can do it with communities.
That's a very good answer.